fertile soil and rubber-filled trees, the ciudad of Pagadian. I stare at my kinfolk, grandma sewing on my loan for a wardrobe, while tobacco-filled smoke fills the sala as my grandpa rocks with his eyes closed. My mind is ignited with stories of ancestors that roam freely. A strong, liberated clan, direct descendants of Apo Manlangan, the first settler to roam this mineral-rich land. The ancestral lands of the indigenous tribes of Sabanas, cultivated, nourished with callous hands the earth to which a tall mountain stands. Over the horizon, this magnificent mountain so tall, it blocks the radiant sun to which it has been passed through many generations. I look in admiration that to this day of celebration, for many generations, this sacred place stands unstripped of its beauty and prominence, the mountain of Kanapuna. But that's only a dream, man. See, Philippines ain't what it seems. The mountains once sacred is laid into ruins. I breathe pollution. The water is reeked with contamination. My people on the picket lines, linking arms, fighting for their lives, chanting and seeking for changes, liberation, and cultural revolution. See, this is Independence Day in Philippines, man. In my mind, through my eyes.
Pearl of the Orient, this world I was born with. So thankful. Up early this morning, kissed by the sun, hue of mango. Golden heritage, my soul inheritance. Aware of his story, and where the lot starts, and where it ends. Winds blow, way of life simple. Well, I'm gonna get divided, my kinfolk, hearts beat the same tempo. It's crazy to place a different frame on the Philippines. Instead of Bonifacio, we threw Ugnayan out on the guillotines.
Alam mo, I used to think I read these letters in exile, living abroad but vexed while the pearl of Asia was not used for globalized profit projectiles. Fortunately, history never folded like that. Monsoon rays never tasted like alkaline. Our mentality never became I'm grabbing minds, and together Bonifacio and Aguinaldo drew the battle lines. Not against each other, but against colonial tyranny. And so, no, we didn't look to the putin for mimicry. Word. Cause fireworks lit the evening sky over Manila Bay. Reminds me of gunshots and cries for freedom on the day we ripped our cedulars. I look around, little kids didn't need to sell cigarettes. My sisters didn't need to enter factories and nightclubs with fear in the breath. And my brethren didn't need to pack their bags and steer west. Alas, I'm exiled. I am exiled. I can only dream, but this freedom is fake. Like fireworks, fleeting artificial light. Instead, I look behind it at Polaris, because it's the only source of light that can make my eyes shine bright.
Green tropical trees sway to the wind when she looks outside, but she wants white stars to flow from the sky instead. Her skin painted like dark chestnut roast, but she wants bleach to wash her away instead. The jeepney driver calls her, "Ugnayan, it's time for school." But she wants Air Canada's wings to rescue her instead. Her brain flourishes with the writings of Rizal, but she wants George Bush to sleep with her instead. Maybe she'll be tomorrow's poet, lawyer, or banker, but instead she's yesterday's nurse, yesterday's caregiver, yesterday's housekeeper. When she dreams, I dream like her. When I dream, she dreams like me. She'd rather be white, I'd rather be brown, but we're both trapped in gray.
Born and raised in this so-called free world, yet trapped in the dual mindset of cultures, thoughts of who I am perpetuated by the northern cold. See, we are forced here by forces of power and greed that have ravaged the homeland, dispersing millions into exile of a diasporic wasteland. Millions of families connected by phones. Domestic jobs are scarce except in those export processing zones. Foreign companies exploiting for the brand, while mining operations displace villages and degrade the land. But can't help but dwell on what kind of man would I be if I never left that land? Would I stand up for my culture and my peoples? Would I cherish the goddess of the women around me? Would we be socially and economically free in a politic of true democracy? Or would my Visayan blood get the best of me, give me feelings of superiority? Or would the blood that flows in the veins of all Filipino people be one in true equality? See, my people, no one can be free until they understand their roots, until one's identity is a source of pride and motivation and not of shame and hesitation. Imagine reversing the millions of escapes by boat, bus, and plane. Would the Philippines still be the same? How about me? What type of person would I be? Would we be truly free? Could it be an island lifestyle of green palm trees, blue ocean, and golden rays of sun, where our dialects, faith, skin color, dance, and song exist in diversity, but nevertheless one people determining our future, self-sufficient, never helplessly dependent only on our own soil and not some foreign land where priority ain't Western demand. Tilling the fields, every mouth we would feed, free education, knowledge we would embed, spirit of revolution standing up against imperialist invasion, wary of capitalist penetration, the mind, body, and soul fighting for our free nation.